This is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@OutdoorElementsInc.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center. German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at GermanFarmers.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery.
The Greenhouse, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
In the Dome, we have a space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes. It's for the entire community, whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. Hope you stop by soon.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants, offices in Sioux Center and Lars. Helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. Today's broadcast brought to you by Ski-Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Ski-Bout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski-Bout and see the difference.
We are at the Defenders Soccer Complex on the campus of Dordt University, waiting the start of our Dordt University men's team taking on the University of Providence in a non-conference men's soccer match. This is the island matchup, the only contest going in the Great Plains Athletic Conference of your team sports, soccer, volleyball, and football. We do have a little men's golf happening that Dordt took part in, and we'll talk about that when we can, but an island matchup as Dordt taking on the University of Providence. Dordt, under head coach Eric Bordeaux, coming in with an even 1-1-1 record, while the University of Providence 0-2-1. And something to note, Providence, this is their third match in 3 days. They are making a trip to South Dakota and Iowa. Tuesday night they played Dakota Wesleyan. They lost 5-0. Then last night they lost to Morningside by a 3-0 score. So third straight contest, and they get a rest on the way home. I talked to Coach Dalen Parker before the match, and they do have a long bus ride home to rest up, and they don't play for quite some time. But this is the third straight match for the Argos from Great Falls, Montana. They're part of the Frontier, and in soccer they're part of the Cascade Collegiate Conference because the Frontier doesn't have as many soccer teams, so they go out to the Cascade to play in the conference. Last time out, Dordt University got their first win of the season, a 3-0 win over Bethel of Kansas. That was on Friday night. They were scoreless at the half, but the defenders scored 3 goals in the second half. Henry Hoffler, Marco Lannen, and Tyson Reitzma all scored a goal in the Defenders' first win of the season. Prior to that, a loss to Trinity Christian, a team that's receiving votes in the latest poll, and then a scoreless tie against St. Francis. The Defenders coming off 2 straight shutouts coming in to tonight. As I mentioned, Providence coming in with an 0-2-1 record. They tied Jamestown in the season opener 2-2 and have not scored a goal in the last 2 outings, losing to Dakota Wesleyan and Morningside. Last night in women's soccer, Dordt played host to Culver Stockton. That's who it was. A lot of stuff happening. Sometimes the brain freezes. And it ended up in a 2-2 tie. It was a really entertaining game against 2 quality teams. Dordt scored first. Karina Tell in the first half put the Defenders up 1-0. Defenders really controlled things in the first half. Started the second half not so much. I don't know if it was adjustments that Culver Stockton made, but they came out. The effort was better for Culver Stockton than they put in 2 quick goals to start the second half, and the Defenders found themselves down 2-1. Dordt had a couple of really good chances, including a penalty kick that was stopped by Culver Stockton, but then Karina Tell tied it with about 6 minutes left to go, and it ended up 2-2 as both teams will be in action this weekend on Saturday on the road. University of St. Mary for the men and 9th-ranked Missouri Valley for the ladies. Men's golf also in action. As the final round, they played 54 holes in 2 days. Today was just an 18-hole event. And the men, I believe they finished in 5th place after being in 4th after day 1. Taking a look at the individual scores here. Taking a look. Trying to find Dordt. Oh, here we go. Mason Harper led the way, tied for 16th, followed by the Wolf brothers. Joseph tied for 20th, Sam tied for 28th, Deacon Branderhorst 38th, and Evan Wood tied for 48th. And the men a 5th place finish in that one. Tomorrow will be a true off day, no Dordt Defender athletics, but Saturday a full day will get underway with soccer. The women's soccer at Missouri Valley. Football team will make its season debut on Open Space Park. It'll be a 1 p.m. kickoff against Dakota Wesleyan. Dakota Wesleyan defeated Dakota State in their season opener. They have a game under their belt, but the Defenders open against Dakota Wesleyan in a conference matchup. Men's soccer at University of St. Mary. That's a 3 p.m. start. And then the volleyball team making their home and GPAC debut as they take on number 6 Northwestern at the DeWitt. That is a 5 p.m. start time for the varsity matchup. And I think the logistics are done. We will get this one. Hopefully the weather will hold up. It got some dark clouds kind of around us, but hopefully we can get this in. There is a strong wind out of the west, and it will definitely impact this one. It is not a crosswind per se. It's straight from the west. So if you're heading to the west, you'll be into the wind, and you flip it, and you'll have the wind at your back going the other way. Dordt University taking on the University of Providence. We're going to have the introduction of the starters and then the national anthem, and we'll get underway. We'll introduce the starters when we come back. You are watching Defender Soccer, Dordt Media Network.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
How can I join Defender Forever? It's easy. Go to dordt.edu/forever and sign up. You'll not only stay connected with the Dordt community, but also support the future of Defender Nation. Start Forever now. Once you sign up, you will receive exclusive perks, brand new gear, event access, and the latest Dordt news. Be part of something special. Be part of Defender Forever.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today. Serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes, Chad Ullman, Lori Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell, providing professional attention to every detail.
Dordt is a place where students flourish.
What stands out about Dordt's mission is how they prepare us as students to face a world that is in need of the Word of God.
We are seeking to embody discipleship. What does it mean to faithfully follow Jesus?
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. Knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning into the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
Dordt's program is a little bit unique in that it's entirely online, but one of the unique pieces is that for every learning module in every single class, we have a synchronous class. Students get a chance to know each other, to interact with each other, to learn from each other. That opportunity is really valued by the students that are in the program. I enjoy that. I enjoy teaching those classes and getting to know those students, but also being able to bring in different people's experiences.
Homegrown. Community. Family.
Innovators.
Growth.
Faith.
Legacy.
We are dedicated to egg.
Dordt is a place where students flourish.
What stands out about Dordt's mission is how they prepare us as students to face a world that is in need of the Word of God.
We are seeking to embody discipleship. What does it mean to faithfully follow Jesus?
When you add up all the why.
And welcome back to the Defender Soccer Complex, getting ready to start our men's contest, the Island matchup in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Dordt University taking on the University of Providence. University of Providence, they are members of both the Cascade Collegiate Conference, and that is their soccer conference. Otherwise, they belong to the Frontier Conference. One of 13 teams in that league, picked 12th out of 13 teams in the conference preseason poll. Dordt University, members of the Great Plains Athletic Conference, of course. And Dordt finished 6th a year ago, and they were picked to finish 8th out of 11 teams. Let's give you the starters for both teams. First of all, for head coach Eric Bordeaux, will work from back to front. In goal, Shad Jager, making his second career start, earned a shutout win over Bethel last Friday night. In the back, it is a three-person defensive line: Anton Forsch, Levi Jager, and Pedro Menezes. Your midfield, and there are four midfielders: Julian Jansen, Nolan Carroll, Vincent Croney, and Henry Hoffler. Then you got the two up front, Luke Cam and Pablo Martin Domingo. Cam making his first career start. And the target way up front is Tate Hansen. He is a junior and returning starter. For Providence and the Argos, working from back to front, Teddy Benbow is in goal. Across the back line in a 4-1-3-2 formation, Sherry Masuku is in the back, along with Liam Vox, Caleb Zuhowski, and Ian Arazo. Your midfield line, Jose Gonzalez, Stevie Good, Hugo Gill, and Angel Nolasco. Up front, Giovanni Lugo. Leading scorer for the Defenders, they have scored 3 goals this season, 1 each for Hoffler, Lonan, and Tyson Reitzma. Defenders return 7 starters from a year ago. 7 starters return for a team that finished in 6th place, lost to Northwestern in the GPAC quarterfinals, and 13 players total return for the Defenders. Defenders wearing the home white. You got University of Providence wearing the navy, I suppose. And remember that this is Providence's 3rd straight match. They played Dakota Wesleyan on Tuesday, played Morningside last night, both losses, and they were shut out in each of those matches. So this is their 3rd and final match on this trip to the east for the team from Great Falls, Montana. Dordt coming right out of the gate. That's Tate Hansen with it. Hansen has it knocked away, and it'll be played out by Masuku. Masuku tries to clear. Dordt will try to settle it with their feet. And that is Hoffler with a touch. Back comes the Argos. That's Giovanni Lugo. And the Defenders wisely drop it back. And yes, the goalkeeper, Shad Jager, and the center back, Levi Jager, are brothers. Levi Jager returns after earning 2nd team all-conference honors. It is a very good back line for the Defenders, including the goalkeeper, and Anton Forsch and Pedro Menezes also. And Dordt, 2 straight shutouts. They have not been scored upon since the Trinity Christian match, which seems like a long time ago. Here comes Dordt. Cam on the overlapping run. Cam goes to the corner. Cam looking to cross it in, and letting it ride out of bounds is University of Providence, and it'll be a goal kick. For Providence last year, not a great season. They finished 13th in the league. They went 1-12 in the league, 1-15 overall. Evergreen State was their only win of the season, and they return 4 starters, including their goalkeeper from a year ago. They were picked 12th out of 13 teams, 12 total players. They scored 23 goals last season. 8 of those return. And they have several players coming back that are back that scored 2 goals each. And one of them is Jose Gonzalez. Ole Heinzen has scored 2 goals last year. And then Noah Watson as well Giovanni Lugo and Liam Vox also scored a goal. Those are the players. And then Teddy Benbow returns as a starting goalkeeper. Here come the defenders, overlapping run by Carroll. Carroll, all-conference player last year out of the midfield in his senior season. Ball taken to the corner. That's Hansen with it. Hansen to Martin Domingos. Puts the ball in the box. It's in the 18. Dordt, can they get a foot on it? And it's cleared out by the University of Providence. Goes over the end line, and a corner kick coming for the defenders. Corner kick coming. Dordt will build up the numbers in the box here. And it looks like Anton Forsch, one of the defenders in the back, will take it, number 19. Forsch, a senior from Germany. He's been a stalwart in the back for the defenders the last couple of years. Everybody is moving up for the defenders, all but one. So Forsch will center it high into the air. Dordt gets the contact on, but goes over the inline. It'll be a goal kick. Thank you to the Dordt Media Network. You are watching Defenders Soccer on the Dordt Media Network. Got the director is Noah, Jillian Eidsness of women's golf fame for the Defenders on one of the cameras. In fact, she's in charge of the replay cameras. Defenders looking to attack. Cam takes a touch into space. He'll play it off. Here come the defenders. Good patience by Dordt. Dordt, they'll play an early service intended for Carroll. It'll be run down by Vincent Croney, one of the freshmen that's seeing time. And we got offsides, I believe, is going to be the call. Offsides against the defenders. Flag went up. I assume that it's offsides. And it'll be Providence with it. Jager with the header down, looking to get it to the center midfielder. And the Argos will turn and go to goal. That's number 7, Giovanni Lugo, one of the returning starters. They'll send it over to the left-hand side. Dordt will play it out of the back. Jager with some nifty footwork. Plays it back to Menezus. And they'll change fields. This is Forsch. Forsch will take it up the left-hand side. Nope, just kidding. We're going to change fields again. Over to Menezus, taken away by Providence. Providence, they'll take it to the corner, looking to cross it in. We're about 6 minutes gone by. Providence really hasn't had a scoring opportunity. This would be their best little flurry here, but it's taken away by the defenders. So the defenders come up with it. That's Hansen with it. Hansen to Cam. Cam has space. We'll take a couple of touches, and he'll play it back to Jager. Jager. This is Forsch. Forsch looking to play it up to the target, Hansen. A lot of contact and a foul called against the University of Providence. Providence, that was on Masuku, the sophomore from Malawi. And this one is going to go out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to be a throw for the Argos. Argos looking to possess it, bring it out of the midfield. Taking the touches, Vox. Vox to Masuku, who loses it out of bounds, and a throw coming. Carroll will quick throw, throws it back to Forsch, and the defenders will reset the point of attack. Jager will take a couple of touches. Over to Menezus. Defenders very patient with in the back three. That's a good ball to Carroll. Carroll will one-time it into the box, and nobody is there. Masuku will get the first touch. Drops it back to Henry Hoffler. Now Pablo Domingo lost the handle. Ball up the line, giving chase is Forsch, and he will let it go. It'll be a defender throw. A little bit of a collision there between Forsch and Lugo. No score, about 8 minutes into this men's soccer matchup. Carroll will have it. Carroll looking to change fields, and a late whistle. This is going to be a foul. A foul against Providence. And we will reset it here. It'll be Martin Domingo and Hoffler also coming over, and they will start it with Hoffler. Hoffler to his fellow midfielder, Martin Domingo, one of the newcomers on this roster. That's a good feed. There's a shot on goal, bobbled initially by the goalkeeper, but a save made. Number 14, Vincent Croney, had that shot on goal, and defenders with a good cross by Hansen, and it's cleared out by the Argos. So the defenders with a shot on goal, Vincent Croney. Vincent Croney had that shot on goal for the defenders. Carroll with the throw. Played out by the Argos, and we got a card issued, a foul and a card. That is going to be on number 12 for Providence. Noah Watson, sophomore, returning starter from New South Wales, Australia. So Watson gets the first card, kind of pleading his case, but it's not going to work. So Watson having a discussion with the center referee. Clock stops on when cards are issued. 36:02 remaining in the first half. Playing it in will be Martin Domingo, and it will go out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Argos. Argos will have it after the goal kick. They'll touch it wide to Nolasco. Nolasco takes a touch, poked away by Hoffler, and the defenders will look to go. Martin Domingo with a good send over to Julian Jansen. Plays the ball to the corner. Cam first to touch it. Cam tries to turn the corner. Good duel between Cam and the Argos defender on the far right-hand side. Cross deflected, and it's picked up by the defenders and tried to clear out. Number 23, that was Zuhaski, trying to clear it out. Man, it was deflected, goes out of bounds, and a throw coming up for University of Providence. Throw goes down the line. And a foul against the defenders. And Providence will get the quick restart. They'll play it back. Now to the outside back, Razzo. Razzo, in time and space, will take some touches. Gets it into the midfield to Watson. And taken away, and a whistle and a foul again on the Argos. Quick restart for the defenders. They're not going to wait around. They'll do a quick restart. They'll swing it around to Forsch. Forsch will take a couple of touches. He's already past midfield. Gets it to Martin Domingo. To Croney. And a good little combination play. Defenders in business. There's a near post ball. Defenders unable to get a foot on it. And it's cleared out by Providence. Good little combination over on the right-hand side. Unable to capitalize. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Argos. It'll be a defender's throw. It'll be Nolan Carroll. in front of the grandstands here on the Defender Soccer Complex. Seeing a lot of action on this field the last week and a half. It's held up pretty well, but it's going to get a long respite now. After today, they will not play again for 2 weeks here on the Defender Soccer Complex. So it'll give the turf time to heal up and refurbish, if you will. Carroll drops it back to the center back, Jagger. Jagger takes a touch. Now a collision near midfield. Dordt trying to settle, unable to settle. Here come the Argos. Argos, that'll be Jose Gonzalez. Gonzalez swings it around to Vox, and Vox plays it back, and the Argos will reset the point of attack, far left-hand side. See what they want to do. Nice diagonal run to Giovanni Lugo. Lugo will play it back. Defenders pursuing, and that is going to be a foul on Providence. Oh, no, they're going to play on. Take that back. No whistle, no foul. That is Good with it. Good has it taken away, and the defenders looking to go to goal. And now we have that whistle and a foul. Argos with a foul at midfield. Then Dordt will have a free kick. No score. Over 10 minutes gone by in this first half. 6:15 start time. Yes, you heard that right. Kind of a random start time, but it's all good. Defenders send it over to the far right-hand side. That is Crony. Menezus with the overlapping run, and he led Crony too much, and it goes over the end line, and a goal kick coming for Providence. Dordt under head coach Eric Bordeaux. Bordeaux in his 3rd season as the Defenders head coach. 4 years prior as an assistant, spent 3 years as a player, his 10th overall season with the Defenders soccer program. Last year, 4-3-3, a 6th place finish in the Great Plains Athletic Conference, 6-8-4 overall. Picked to finish 8th out of 11 teams in the GPAC preseason poll. They returned 4 players that have earned all-conference honors. Marco Lanen, Tyson Reitzma, a 2-time all-conference selection. Nolan Carroll and Levi Jagger have all returned after earning all-conference honors. Other starters back, Tate Hansen, Anton Forsch, Jacob Narcus. This is a pretty deep Defenders team. They can go with a lot of different people and a lot of different lineups. And the Defenders looking to go here. Tate Hansen has it knocked away at the last minute. Argos back on the attack. And the Defenders will play it back to the goalkeeper, Jagger. Chad Jagger, the freshman goalkeeper from Olathe, Kansas. He missed the first 2 games. He got banged up in the preseason practices. J.D. Pettit, the backup goalkeeper, filled in admirably. He played very well. Pettit, a local product, went to Western Christian High School in nearby Hull. Pettit, a sophomore. So Jagger got his first career start last time out. Defenders looking to go to goal here. That is Domingo. Domingo with a shot and a goal. Pablo Martin Domingo with a shot just inside the 18 area, and the Defenders with a 1-0 lead. 29:45 left to go. That is a sweet goal by Martin Domingo, the sophomore midfielder. Transfer from Schoolcraft College from Sevilla, Spain, and Martin Domingo gives the Defenders a 1-0 lead.
Goal by number 26, Pablo Martin Domingo.
Pablo Martin Domingo assisted by Vincent Crony, the freshman. That is Crony's first point of his collegiate career. And it is 1-0 Defenders with the lead. And here comes the replay, courtesy of Jillian Eidsness and the Defender golf team. Jillian Eidsness on the camera. Got our first sub of the contest, University of Providence. Gavin Bebbington, freshman from Great Falls, Montana, comes in for number 6, Hugo Gill. 29:30 left to go. Defenders with a 1-0 lead. Goal by Pablo Martin Domingo, assisted by Vincent Croney. Defenders be solid in the back. Again, defensively, the defenders have coming off 2 straight shutouts. Shutout in the tie against St. Francis and then the 3-0 win over Bethel last Friday. Argos with it on the right-hand side. Good scoring chance. They'll touch it over to Nolasco. Nolasco now being challenged by Forsch. Forsch takes it away. Forsch looking to clear, cuts it back. And the duel continues between Forsch and Nolasco, and they'll blow a whistle and a foul called against Providence. And the defenders will play it back to Jagger, and Dordt will change fields. That is Menezus with it. Menezus sends it back to Forsch. Dordt patiently building up the attack. Menezus and Forsch back and forth, and they'll do it again. Formation-wise, Dordt plays a 3-4-2-1. Argos a 4-1-3-2 formation. And now Dordt will quickly look to go on the attack, far right-hand side. It'll be kicked away and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw for the defenders. Deep in their offensive third, inside the 18 area. Overcast skies. It's kind of getting a little more dark out. And we've had some dark clouds around Sioux Center. Have not felt any rain, but I wouldn't be surprised if it eventually does. Hopefully thunder and lightning stay away, of course. 3 subs coming in for Dordt. So we'll give you the new names here. Enzo Lira de Paula, a junior midfielder. Trygve Elkins and Marco Lanen, senior from Germany, all coming in. 2 midfielders, and then Lanen will play up front. And for Providence, Musa Jallo comes in for Angel Nolasco. 26 and a half minutes to go. Dordt with a 1-0 lead. And Anton Forsch giving chase. He'll retreat, and he'll play it off to Menezus. The defenders' back line of 3, Menezus, Forsch, and then you got Levi Jagger leading this team in minutes played, and you would kind of expect that. Really don't substitute along your back line typically. The subs come in and up front and in the midfield. Dordt going on to the attack. Good overlapping run by Elkins. Elkins along the left side at the edge of the 18. And it's taken away by Providence. Good step by Hoffler, and he loses it. And it's going to be cleared out by Providence. Giovanni Lugo with it for Providence. Jose Gonzalez sends it down the line, and it's kicked out of bounds by the defenders. A throw-in coming. Looks like Dordt's going to have 2 more subs coming in when they get a chance. Providence will send it back to Masuku. Masuko looking for a through ball, nothing doing there. Cam intercepts for the defenders. Cam drops it back to Lanen. Good play by Jagger. He'll play it back to the goalkeeper, Shad Jagger, the younger brother. And now the defenders trying to get it to Hoffler. Poked away. This is Bebington. Bebington sends it to the right to Jallo. Jallo carries it to the corner, being pressured by Carroll. Jallo lost it out of bounds, and a goal kick coming for the defenders. Here's the two new players. One look. Joseba Zabala coming in for the first time, junior transfer from Central Community College, and number 13, Jacob Narkis, a senior, returning starter, coming off the bench this season. He's been scored some goals, some important goals for the defenders over the last 3+ years. As Coach Bordeaux going to his bench, already 5 substitutions, and we're about halfway through this first half. Dordt has a deep squad. They can go a number of different ways. And it looks like the rain is starting to fall. Nolan Carroll with it. So it's something to keep in mind here. Like I said, hopefully it doesn't become a delay with thunder and lightning. Right now, a little rain doesn't hurt, and play will continue. 23-16, Dordt with a 1-0 lead, a goal by Martin Domingo, and assisted by Vincent Croney. Dordt leading with a 1-0 lead. And the defenders look on the attack. There's Narkis. Good ball to Carroll, who one-times it, and a save made by the goalkeeper, Benbow. That was Nolan Carroll, number 11, with the shot on goal. Benbow with the save. Henry Hoffler will throw it in for the defenders. Hoffler gets it into Zabala. And the defenders will change fields. That is Menezus. Menezus to Narkis. Plays it back to DePaula. And Dordt will drop it back to Forsch. Forsch up the left-hand side. Forsch gives it over to Lonin, who one-times it into the 18, goes over the end line, and a goal kick coming. Here comes another sub for the defenders. And this will be a sub in for Nolan Carroll. This will be Nikhil Agaleu, senior from Albania. He's in his 4th year with the Defenders Soccer program. So 6 subs out there, along with your back 3, starting goalkeeper. And there's 1 remaining starter out there. We'll find him. Hoffler, good call. Henry Hoffler is the lone non-defensive player, the only starter out there for the defenders. 1-0 is the score. Again, the rain that is coming down, not strong by any means. Foul against the defenders. Argos will get a quick restart. They'll send it wide to Masuku. Masuku plays it back to Benbow. And now the rain picks up again. I can see it as I look off to the west over the prairie. It's kind of a nice view right now. That would be a nice picture. A photo op, if you will. And the Argos will take it up the right-hand side. This is Jallo. Looking for that diagonal run to Vox, taken away nicely by the defenders. Dordt trying to get organized. Hoffler will touch it back to Jagger. Jagger, the center back for the defenders, over to Menezus. Jagger. And the ball played by Menezus, intercepted by the Argos. Played to Bebington in the midfield. Bebington with time and space. Right side pass over to Jallo. Jallo looking to carry it to the corner and does. Jallo crosses it in on the far post. Defenders first to it. First contact goes to the defenders, and they're going to look to clear. Now you have a counter opportunity. Elkins being very active up front, and a lot of jersey there. That's going to be a foul called on number 16, Gavin Bevington. And a discussion with the center ref and Sherry Masuku, who was not involved in that play. It was Bevington who got the foul. No card issued. And now he's talking. Oh, now they are going to give a card. So it was Gavin Bevington.
Do they know? Do they have one? Should I tell them?
Was it a yellow? Was it a yellow?
It was a yellow. Yellow card issued to Gavin Bevington, and I think we're going to adjust the clock here.
I thought it was on 2 because he was arguing.
I think number 2 was having the discussion because he's probably a captain and he's technically allowed to talk to the official. Bevington had a whole lot of jersey, and typically that is a card issued foul. So they put some time back on the clock, 19:29 to be exact, and it will be the defenders enjoying a 1-0 lead. Goal by Martin Domingo. The difference right now. Dordt sends it wide to Agaleu. Good ball to the corner. Was it touched? No. It'll be a goal kick for Providence. Now the sun is coming out to the west. You still have your dark clouds to the south and east. And a substitution, number 7 for the Argos coming out. That's Giovanni Lugo. #21 coming in. Elian Martinez, a junior from Venezuela, is the sub coming in for Providence. $18 minutes left to go. And a throw at midfield for the defenders. Providence from Great Falls, Montana, the third largest city in Montana. It's located right on the Missouri River. It's about 100 miles away from the Canadian border. Most famous people from Great Falls, Montana. And I'm going to date myself, and everybody in this room is much younger than me, so it's going to mean nothing. I'll tell you in a moment. That's a tease because now we have a set piece and a scoring opportunity for the defenders. But I did look it up. I got a couple of names for you middle-aged listeners out there. Free kick into the box, and it's going to be cleared out by the Argos. Dordt pursuing, but not going to get a touch. Ball played back to the goalkeeper, Benbow. And the Argos will bring it up the right-hand side. Sisters, and they were actresses back in the day. Tracy and Missy Gold. Tracy Gold was a star on the TV show Growing Pains with Kirk Cameron. That was Kirk Cameron's coming out. Got nothing? I hear crickets chirping. The younger audience here. Missy Gold, the sister, starred on the hit comedy Benson. I guarantee you, youngins, that there are some middle-aged listeners, some moms and dads out there who know what I'm talking about. But those are the most famous people, arguably, from Great Falls, Montana. And the defenders with a goal kick. Leading 1-0 with 15 minutes left to go. You can always send me an email. Email address is matt.boss@dordt.edu. Let us know where you're listening from. Even if you have, if there are some Providence fans tuning in, send us an email. We'd love to hear from you, get to know you, where you're listening from and tuning in. Video production piece brought to you by the Dordt Media Network. They do such an outstanding job of bringing you Defender athletics of all of our home events. And a sub for the Defenders, number 7, Tyson Reitzma, comes onto the field for the first time. And an early service ball. This is not going to be easy, but Jagger comes out to get it. Ball put high into the air. Tyson Reitzma was the sub that came in. I'm not sure who came out at this point. Marco is still out there. Narcus is out there. Nate Alsom now will come in. He'll come in for Henry Hoffler. So that's one sub. And a bit of a joust near midfield. Agaleu plays it up. Reitzma has it. Reitzma, and a foul called against the Defenders. Could it be number 10? Is number 10 still in? And ball by Reitzma. I think it's 10. I think Reitzma came in for number 10. Unless if you see 10 out there. But he was in the midfield. Defenders with it. Good ball. And a shot, save made. Shot taken by Agaleu. But the save made by Teddy Benbow, the goalkeeper for Providence. Pretty sure it was Reitzma for 10. Tyson Reitzma. Yep, 7 for 10. And now a foul called against Providence. 13:28 left to go in the opening half. And a free kick coming for the Defenders. Tyson Reitzma, I think, is taking the free kick. Dordt building up numbers right at the edge of the 18. And they're going to stop play. Saw that coming. Number 2 for Providence and Trigby Elkins for the Defenders. Kind of a little bit of contact premature of the kick. And the center official will call them over, have a little discussion, and play will resume. Wind starting to pick up now. The rain has subsided, but it is now picked up on the wind. And Reitzma with a rip crossbar and a goal kick. So the Defenders changed up what they did on that set piece. They just touched it for Reitzma, and Reitzma drove one, but it goes high. It'll be a goal kick.
It was the back black part. You see the back part. Because he grabbed it. He touched it with his hand.
Wow. Five is out for Dordt. 8 for 15 for Providence. Lucas Moray coming in for Stevie Good. And Pedro Menezus comes out. Yeah, he was. He was in the back, and it's that guy right back there to the right in the back. Carrying it to the corners, Elkins. Elkins with a centering pass.
12.
Tomas Estrada, junior from Bogota, Colombia, is the sub coming in for Menezus. Agaleu with it. Agaleu drops it back to Alsom. And now the defenders will change fields. And that goes over to Estrada. Estrada to Jagger. Forsch, Estrada. Dordt again very patient with her attack. Estrada will play it back to the goalkeeper, Jagger. Dordt will play University of St. Mary from Kansas on Saturday after a day off, a travel day. And Coach Bordeaux playing a lot of different players, keep the legs fresh. Coming back on Saturday. Ball goes into the 18 by the Argos. Nice play by Jagger. Jagger with a couple of touches, plays it back to Agaleu. And Dordt will bring it up the right-hand side. Lonin plays it back to Jagger. 10 minutes left to go in the opening half. And Agaleu with a good overlapping run. First touch towards goal. He's at the 18. Pass to the right-hand side. Shot by Elkins. And a save made by Benbow. Good overlapping run by Agaleu. Elkins put it on frames. What you got to do. Benbow makes the save. That was the 5th shot on goal for the defenders. 7 total shots. Providence has just 1 shot attempt. Here come the Argos, taking a touch. This is Vox. Vox to the edge of the 18, centering pass. Dordt looking to clear it out. Jagger, the goalkeeper, is out. Good deflection, good pressure by the defenders. Jagger came out of his goalie area, fisted it out, hit the ground, quickly retreats, and is back in position. Throw goes to Bebington. Time and space in the midfield. There's a shot. It's deflected by the defenders. And a collision at midfield between Masuku and Elkins. Argos will send it over to the right-hand side. That's Jallo. Jallo touches it over to Vox. Pass to the corner. That's a good ball for Watson. Watson misplays it, goes over the end line, and a goal kick coming. Foul on the far side of the field on Providence. We'll give it to the guy closest to the ball. And they will, Dordt with a quick restart. They'll send it over to Anton Forsch. Forsch with a touch to Agaleu, who loses it. And going to the corner is Jallo. Jallo will carry it to the corner. He'll play it in the box and may have gotten away with a handball there. Alsam plays it back to Jacob Narkis. 7.5 minutes to go in the opening half. Dordt with a 1-0 lead. First half goal by Martin Domingo for the defenders. Here's Jagger. Jagger touches it to Alsam. Alsam with some time and space plays it back to Jagger. Dordt over to Estrada. The right side defender right now. And battling for it at the midfield. Argos will have it. Good step by Narkis over there. And that could have been a foul. And that is going to be in the box. And a stoppage of play, and a card is going to be issued to the guy that's right by the official. And this might lead to a penalty kick. The card goes to number 26, I think. Is that? 26. Ian Razzo. And now a penalty kick coming for the defenders, and there is an option for penalty kick, I think, on there. Okay. Looks like number 19, Anton Forsch, the left side back, will take this for the defenders. Chance to go up 2-0 here. Forsch set to go and puts it in. Made it look pretty easy. Anton Forsch with a successful PK with 6.5 minutes left to go, and Dordt takes a 2-0 lead. Anton Forsch with the PK. Dordt takes a 2-0 lead. For Forsch, that is his first goal of the season and his 4th career goal. And he is 3 for 3 in his career in PKs. He made them both last year. And now he scores here for his 4th career goal, 3rd in his career on PKs. Dordt with a 2-0 lead. 6:31 left to go. See if Dordt can add another one here over the final minutes. Dordt continues to be solid in the back. Again, they're coming off 2 straight shutouts, and now a foul against the Argos, and they're going to stop clock. And they are going to... Card is in hand, but he hasn't shown it yet. Discussion with number 11. And now they are going to give it to him. Musa Jallo will get the card. Dalen Parker, in his first season as head coach for Providence, was hired last March. And he comes to Providence after spending the last 7 years as both the men's and women's coach at Multnomah College out in, I believe it's in Oregon, maybe Washington. He was previously a high school coach. And fun fact about Coach Dalen Parker for Providence, he was a very good basketball player. He actually was part of the NBA Development League, played for the Texas Legends. And a ball put in the box by the defenders by Reitzma. Coming out to get it is the goalie, Teddy Benbow. Went to Dallas Christian. I believe he was an All-American at the NCAA, the National Christian College Athletic Association. My mind is still blown that neither one of you knows, no one knows what Growing Pains and Benson are. Sitcoms from the 1980s. I'm getting some weird looks in the scores. Guarantee you I could text my wife, Terry Boss, and she would know those shows. And I could guarantee you that the great Mike Biker also would know what those are. Rich Lodowijk would. Growing Pains and Benson. I could see it. I could sing the Growing Pains song. I'll do it at halftime off air. Yep. Providence with it, and now a late whistle and a foul against the defenders. 5 minutes left to go in this opening half. It is 2-0.
It's only in like professional where they actually flop a lot. In like college and high school, they don't flop a lot. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, so he might actually. Yeah.
And I do need to give a shout out. Thank you for the email. Adam Watson watching from New South Wales, Australia. Grandparents as well. They obviously are relation to Noah Watson, number 12, a sophomore forward for the University of Providence. So that is awesome, and we definitely will give you a shout-out. Thank you for tuning in to the broadcast. So Adam is the parent, is the dad of Noah Watson, and the grandparents watching New South Wales. Awesome. That's why we do it, folks. And if you want to send me an email, you also can get a shout-out. Players shaken up on the field for the Argos after a foul against the defenders. Enzo Lira DePaula with the foul and now a card. And Lucas Moret, the junior from Brazil, is the player shaken up.
Yeah, I actually do think that's why it's here. Well, it would be they can drive him back to the training.
So play is stopped due to the injury timeout. The Providence will have it. It's 2-0 in favor of Dordt University against the University of Providence. First ever meeting between these two teams.
I want to tell my mom to ask for a shout out on here. I did it one time when I was watching from Denver. It was fun. Matt Boss did give me a shout out. Going in for 8 for Providence. Yep.
So play will resume here, 2-0, 5 minutes left to go in this first half. And we had a little bit of rain, which is no longer. The wind has died down some. It's kind of hazy out. I think we're going to get this in, knock on wood, unstopped, with no delays.
Are they? No, it's the coach. I think they're just making small. Maybe.
Center referee having a discussion with head coach Dalen Parker. Now comes back on the field, and we should be good to go here with 5 minutes left to go until halftime. Couple of first half goals. First one by Pablo Martin Domingo at the 15th minute. Then a penalty kick by Anton Forsch at the 38th minute. Dordt with a big edge in terms of shots, total shots, and on frame. 9 total shots, 7 on goal. Providence limited so far to just 1 shot. Defenders will have a throw in their offensive third. Possible scoring chance here. Let's try to get one more in this first half. This is a Providence team that lost to Dakota Wesleyan a couple of nights ago. And to Morningside as well. It was 5-0 against Dakota Wesleyan, 3-0 against Morningside. You look at the GPAC preseason poll. Morningside was picked to win the conference, followed by Concordia, Hastings, Midland, Northwestern, Briar Cliff, and then Dakota Wesleyan. Dordt comes right after those teams. So, I mean, everyone, we all do it, right? We all scoreboard watch, and we want to compare common opponents. Morningside beat this team last night 3-0. Dakota Wesleyan, a 5-0 win 2 nights ago. Right now, Dordt in front 2-0. 3.5 minutes left to go in the opening half. That's a good ball to the corner. Dordt with a good scoring chance here, possibly. Looking to save it from going out of bounds and unable to really cross it, but it will be a defender throw. Dordt with a throw in on the far side. Dordt will build up numbers in the penalty area around the 18. That's Tyson Reitzma with a touch. Reitzma with it at his feet. He'll take a touch toward the middle of the field. Puts it into the box, and it'll be a corner kick coming. So Dordt will have a corner kick here. Second corner kick of the half for the defenders. And this will be This will be Tyson Reitzma, number 7, sorry. Reitzma, the senior from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, two-time All-Conference. He's played a lot of minutes for the Defender Soccer. 2.5 minutes and counting. Dordt with a 2-0 lead. Goes to the far side of the field. The wind is kind of shifted now from the almost straight west to northwest, and the wind really aided that one, or hindered, depending on your perspective. Defenders going to goal here, and it's cleared out by Masuku. Ball near midfield, and Dordt's going to clear out. And we are going to have a stoppage of play. They are going to check on a Providence player, number 10, Pedro Rodriguez. Clock stops, 1:52 in this first half. We'll give a brief scoring summary when the first half ends, and then we'll take an extended break at the half. Nice little combination play. Noah Watson with it right at the edge of the 18. Defenders converge on Watson, and we'll kick it out. But a nice little combination play to Watson. Ian Razzo with it at midfield. Providence, and a through ball played well by the center back for the Defenders, Jaggard. Dordt's got to tidy things up in the back. Play a little more sure, play a little more solid. Don't want to make me nervous up here. Got enough stress in my life. And it'll be a throw for Providence on the far side. 1 minute left to go.
1 minute remaining.
And Argos changing the point of attack. They'll use the center back, Masuku. Goes to the right-hand side to Jallo. Plays a early service, cleared out by Jagger. See if Dordt can make one last run at this. Reitzma will have it. Reitzma to Aguileu with the overlap run. Aguileu with a nice ball to Elkins, who's taken down, and they are going to play on. Okay, 30 seconds remaining. That's Watson with a nice settle. Good ball to Martinez, and we got a foul against the Defenders. Final 20 seconds of this first half. Providence trying to hurry, see if they can get something going over the last seconds here. They're going to have to hurry, though. This is going to be a long set piece by Rodriguez. He might run out of time. He's going to bend one around the edge of the 18, and that's going to be the first half. The score, Dordt with a 2-0 lead over Providence through one half of play. Your scoring summary at the 15th minute, Pablo Martin Domingo on assist by Vincent Croney, and the Defenders took a 1-0 lead. Next goal was scored on a successful PK. Anton Forsch with his fourth goal of his collegiate career, third via PK, as he puts the Defenders up 2-0 as we go into halftime. For the Dordt Media Network, this is Matt Boss. We'll come back with the start of the second half when we return.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a team member or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. There's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has for each game, and that's a game plan. And no matter the outcome of the game, there's tremendous value in growth in working together as a team to execute that game plan. What about you? Do you have a game plan for your financial life? Or are you so busy with everything else that life throws your way? If you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours and hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, the planning firm here in Sioux Center has been helping households build and execute their financial game plans on all the things more important than money. I'm Tom DeYoung, president of the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule a complimentary Discover meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your financial game plan on all the things in your life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts Radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000 member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders!
This is a Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast.
This is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at
Welcome back to the Defenders Soccer Complex. Dordt with a 2-0 lead over the University of Providence. First half goals by Pablo Martin Domingo, his first in a Dordt uniform, and Anton Forsch later with a penalty kick, scoring his fourth career goal, third by penalty kick, has been the scoring. Other stats of note, Dordt with a 10-1 shots advantage, 7-0 shots on goal advantage. And I've heard that both teams probably going with their original starters. For Dordt, that means Chad Jagger's back in goal. The defensive line is Anton Forsch, Levi Jagger, and Pedro Menezus. Midfield, Julian Jansen, Nolan Carroll, Vincent Croney, and Henry Hoffler. Luke Cam, Pablo Martin Domingo, and Tate Hansen up front. Flip it over to Providence. Teddy Benbow is in goal. Sherry Masuku, Liam Vox, Caleb Zuhowski, and Ian Razzo is your back line. In the midfield, you got Hugo Gill, Jose Gonzalez, Stevie Good, and Angel Nolasco. Giovanni Lugo and Noah Watson are your targets up front as we get underway for the second half. Dordt trying for back-to-back wins. And again, they are coming off 2 straight shutouts and now a first half as well. Right out of the gate, Pedro Rodriguez will get a corner kick for Providence. First corner kick taken, no, second one for Providence. This coming from the right side. And we have a whistle, and I think some players will get a talking to. There's a little extracurricular pushing and shoving going on. And that is kind of par for the course. Anytime there's a set play and players get inside the penalty area, the wind has continued to be an issue, or a factor, I should say. Ball hits the turf, goes over the end line, and this will be another corner kick. Rodriguez will take this one. going to have a different player. It's going to be Zuhowski who will come over and take it. They're going to go with the left-footed option. This is going to go towards the goal, and it sure does. That's a good ball. High into the air is Jagger. Nice play by the freshman goalkeeper, Shad Jagger. I can see why they went with the lefty there on the in-swinger. So Dordt will have a goal kick. That is Cam. Cam with it. Sends it over to the far side of the field to Nolan Carroll. Carroll up the far left-hand side. Little 1-2 combination taken away by Providence. Probably heard the wind in the headset, so we shut the window a little bit. Hopefully it's going to be clear. Dordt will send it to the center back, Levi Jagger. Over to Menezus, who will take a touch. Menezus to the corner, intercepted by Providence. Dordt football team will make its season debut at home on Saturday against Dakota Wesleyan. Dordt ranked 19th in the preseason poll. Good takeaway by the defenders. Julian Jansen with it. Jansen looking to go to the corner. A little pushing and shoving going on. They're going to let him play out. Jansen to Cam. Cam, good ball into the 16 area to Hansen, who has it taken away, and it'll be cleared out by Providence. Defenders under head coach Joel Penner. It'll be a 1 p.m. start time, kickoff at Open Space Park. Dordt Media Network, of course, will bring you the video production piece. Mike Biker will be on the call. Pre-game coverage around 12:30 for that 1 p.m. start time. Defender volleyball team also will make its GPAC and home debut as they play host to number 6 Northwestern. Ball to the corner. Cam will go to goal. Cam crosses it in. Carroll unable to locate it, and it will go. And it will go, it was last touched by Providence, so the defenders will get a throw. So a throw for Nolan Carroll. Got to give another shout out to Scott Gruppen, listening from Zeeland, Michigan. Tuning into Defender Soccer. He may or may not be the father of our fine statistician and work study student Ella Gruppen, who is to our right. So, okay, he is.
That's a foul.
And a foul against Providence. So, Scott, welcome to the Defender Nation. And a straight red card.
Mike told me to do
On number 12. Let me check if he got one in the first half, because there is something straight red.
Yellow card, then red card, whereas if it's just a red card, you have to just give a red card.
I think it's just straight red.
Just straight red card. Yeah.
So number 12 for Providence, Noah, was that 12?
Yeah.
Noah Watson. Given a straight red, and so the Argos will have to play a man down, I believe, the rest of the way. So Watson with the foul and straight red. Ball goes into the 18. Carroll pursuing, out to get it, will be Teddy Benbow, the goalkeeper. 39 minutes left to go in this one. Another match coming up for both soccer teams on Saturday. They will make the trip south. The women will play in Missouri against 9th-ranked Missouri Valley, while the men will play at University of St. Mary. I think they are located in Leavenworth, Kansas. Late morning, early afternoon start times for those respective soccer matches. Menezus with a touch. Goes to the right-hand side to Jansen. Back to Menezus. Now the defenders really building up numbers. Argos have to play a man down the rest of the way after the straight red card. Jansen tried to cross it in. Good takeaway by Jansen. Good slide tackle, and he'll try to do it again. It's going to be taken away by the Argos. That is Zuhowski. And now a foul by the defenders. That's going to be on number 5. Menezes with the foul. And the Argos will drop it back to the goalkeeper. 2-0 is the score, early second half. And offsides is the call against Luke Cam. Video production piece brought to you by the Dordt Media Network. Samantha Wilbur now the director, taking over for Noah, who had to leave and go to a meeting. Samantha Wilbur also part of the Defender golf team, along with one of the camera operators, Jillian Eidsness. Defenders with it near midfield. That's Hoffler. Goes over to Jansen. Jansen back to Hoffler. The change of fields is on if the defenders choose, and looks like they may go there. Menezes will swing it around to Forsch. Forsch with a goal earlier in this one. Good through ball. Running it down will be Crony. Crony with his back to the goal, being pressured by Masuku. Ball into the 18, and Cam with a touch and a save made by the goalkeeper. It was Cam. It was, number 20, Luke Cam from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. And the defenders, here's another shot on goal and wide left. And it is a shot for 20, Cam again. And we are going to have a goalkeeper change and an additional sub for Providence. Make sure it's that guy, Thomas Sign, because it's not 00 anymore, it's 0. Hopefully they have that guy. Angel Nolasco also will come in. So Benbow out, Thomas Sign comes in for Providence. Sign is not... This is his first action this season. Benbow has played the duration of the minutes so far. So an early goalie change. Thomas Sign, junior from Cheney, Washington. Went to high school at Gonzaga Preparatory School. Good settle by Vincent Crony for the defenders, and Dordt will bring it back. That'll be Anton Forsch. The Dordt back line of Forsch, Menezes, and Jagger right at midfield. Again, one of the leads here is that Providence is playing a man down, a red card early in the second half. Here's Pablo Domingo. He has a goal earlier in this one. Ball in the box, and it's going to be kicked over the end line, and a corner kick coming for the defenders. Anton Forsch will take this, number 19. Anton Forsch for the defenders. Number 19 will take the corner kick. This will be the third corner for the defenders. So Forsch will take it. Dordt building up numbers. Good play by the goalkeeper, Thomas Sign. He was the first to contact it, and there is a player down for Providence. Not sure if they've spotted that. There's a shot, goes wide right by the defenders. And they are going to check on the player down for Providence. Looks like it could be number 2, Sherry Masuku, the center back for the Argos. 34:07 left to go. And if our program director, Samantha Wilbur's okay, we might take a break right now because of the player injured. So we'll probably play a commercial. You're watching Defender Soccer on the Dordt Media Network.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity.
Play resumes after the injury timeout. University of Providence. I believe the injured player Masuku stays on the field. 2-0 Dordt with the lead over University of Providence and the Argos. Dordt trying to go to 2-1-1 on the season, earn their second straight win. If the score holds up and it's a 0 in the column for Providence, this would be the third straight shutout for the defenders. The new goalkeeper, Thomas Sine, with a goal kick. Sine kicks it towards midfield. Defenders will settle in the back. Menezus. And we definitely will have a foul against Providence. Providence with the push in the back. Caught by the referee. And the defenders will start it in the back. They'll kick it short. Argos playing a man down. Menezus with a through ball. Good diagonal run by Hansen. Hansen leaves it off. Hansen recovers. Hansen takes a touch. Hansen looking to pull the trigger. Does, and it's going to be off of Providence and a corner kick coming. So a corner kick for the defenders. It'll be number 19, Forsch. He definitely takes some on this side. If Reitzma's in, he'll take some as well. Anton Forsch from the right side of the field will take this. And again, the extracurriculars by the goal. Players vying for position. And now they're going to stop clock. As the referee is going to summon a player from each team. Stern talking to Tate Hansen along with Angel Nolasco. Clock stops 32:03. This will be Forsch taking it with the left foot, and it goes long, and it's going to go over the sideline. And they're going to call a foul in the box, and they're going to stop the clock, and this is going to lead to a penalty kick, and a card has been issued, and a red, so that's his second yellow. So, yep, this might be the instance where it's 2 yellows. Yeah, he's the one going off, I suppose. No, it's 26. Okay. So the second yellow to a 26. I think so. Ian Razzo with the second yellow. And so another penalty kick option for the defenders. Anton Forsch converted one of these in the first half. And it looks like this is going to be Tate Hansen taking this one. Right now, number 17 is there. Right now, there's no flow to this second half. A lot of stoppages of play, lots of fouls. At this rate, we might be done by 10 o'clock. Good thing we got some nice lights at the Defender Soccer Complex. This will be Tate Hansen to take this PK. Opportunity for another goal and a 3-0 lead. Whistle blows, and we're set. Hansen. Nice shot by Tate Hansen, and Dordt takes a 3-0 lead. He put it to the right of the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper dove left, almost right where he was, and that's where Hansen put it. Try not to do too much. Just be sure of yourself. And Tate Hansen with his first goal of the season and his first converted PK of his collegiate career. And Dordt takes a 3-0 lead with 31 minutes left to go in this one. For Hansen, his third collegiate goal. Scored 2 in 2023. Dordt with a 3-0 lead. So, I believe that Providence, now with those 2 players with the red, have to play another man down, so they are playing with 9. And judging by what I see, it looks like they are a man or 2 down. So it looks like Dordt has more players on the field, and that would be true. So 2 reds, and Providence now will have to play with 9. 11 on 9 the rest of the way. Dordt looking to attack, taking a couple of touches in the midfield. There's a shot over the goal, taken by Henry Hoffler. Yes. Marco Lanen back in for the defenders during the goal celebration. He came in. Tyson Reitzma came in for Luke Cam. So 2 subs, 2 fresh midfielders out there. That's what you want to do if you're Dordt. You want to put the pressure on what was probably a tired Providence squad. 3rd straight day with a match. There's a good long ball. Defenders trying to settle it. Good play by Providence to kick it out. Dordt trying to keep the pressure on and keep them pinned in. Dordt does just that. They get the turnover. Battle for it at the edge of the 18, and Providence will, for now, clear it. Good takeaway by the defenders. And we have an injured Dordt player on the far side of the field. So they might stop the clock for this, and Dordt's athletic training staff will come on. Okay, we're going to take a break, says our program director. So we'll take a break. You're watching Defender Soccer, Dordt Media Network.
This is a Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast.
Joseba Zabala will come in for the defenders. Injured player was 26, Pablo Martin Domingo, who scored earlier in this one. And he left the field, and Zabala came in for him. There's an early service ball, and it's a good one. Good settle by the defenders, battling for it in the box, and we're going to have a foul against the defenders. Good ball by Menezus. Put it right in the penalty area. The wind held it up nicely, and Dordt was there. Little too aggressive. Dordt with a 3-0 lead. They led 2-0 at the half. They've scored 2 goals on PKs in this one. And the other lead is the Argos now playing 2 men down. It is 11v9. Good first touch by Lawnon and a foul against Lawnon. So Providence will get it. And the goalie, they've had a goalie change. Thomas Sine taking over for Benbow earlier in the half. And he'll play it short to Zuhowski. Zuhowski with some fancy footwork. Plays it down the line. No one home there. It'll be all white or gold jerseys. Goal kick goes over the end line, and Dordt will have it. Men's golf competed today at the Blue River Classic. 2-day, 54-hole. Dordt, 5th out of 16 teams. Defenders were led by Mason Harper, tied for 16th. Joseph Wolf tied for 20th. Harper was 2 under after the first round. He was shot a 1 over 73 today, as did Joseph Wolf, a 1 over 73. Sam Wolf was next, tied for 28th. Multiple subs for the defenders, and we'll get to them as we continue to broadcast here. Right in front of me, number 21, Dylan McIntosh, a senior from Longmont, Colorado, is in. Tyson Reitzma back in for the defenders. Zabala was in earlier. This is Tomas Estrada. He played some minutes in the first half.
There's no 29. Okay. On our team, or was... Yeah, we do.
We do.
We have a 29. Yeah.
And a foul against Dordt, a yellow card. On that guy there.
Oh, Micah? S-H-I-M-I-C-U. Oh, that's his position. So. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm not sure who that card was on. 29. Micah Shimizu, the freshman from Renton, Washington, with the yellow. And a set piece coming for Providence.
Put him in because he just got the yellow. You're good, no rush.
And a ball played in the box. Good play by Shad Jagger. So Jagger makes the save.
We don't have 24 either. 24, 10, what number? Oh, 24.
So the defenders up 3-0. Coach Eric Bordeaux getting a lot of players some minutes here. Sawyer Lee in for the first time, a freshman from Nampa, Idaho. He had an older brother, Caleb, who was a standout for the Defender soccer team a couple of years ago. Team captain, all conference. Good flick by Reitzma. Going to goal was Hansen, and it was a save made by Scene. Tim DeVries also in. Junior from Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Seeing his first action. Estrada will take it across the half line. He'll play it back to Vincent Croney. Croney, a starter, still out there. Dordt with it on the far side. Dordt up 3-0, 24 minutes left to go. And here comes Dordt going to goal. Reitzma will take a shot over the goal. Tyson Reitzma. And the good news is for our statisticians, 3 more subs for the defenders. Nate Alsum, a junior from Oostburg, Wisconsin, number 3, checks in. Number 9, Trigby Elkins, who saw time in the first half, back in. And Stefan Scroos, sophomore from Sioux Center, seeing his first action in this contest. So wholesale substitutions for the defenders. Right side it goes to McIntosh. Zabala plays it up over to the left-hand side. Again, Dordt playing 11v9. Couple of red cards for Providence earlier in this half. Dordt doing a nice job of just playing possession soccer, choosing when they decide to go, but really playing possession soccer. Making a diagonal run, and the pass taken away by Providence. Providence has a sub coming in on the far side. Makai Barnes, a midfielder from Great Falls, a local product, coming in, seeing his first action for the Argos. Ball goes over the end line, and it's setting up to be a corner kick. Tyson Reitzman, number 7, will take it for the defenders. Clock continues to run. And a substitution for Dordt. And then Sam Foster, freshman from Woodstock, Illinois, number 31, comes in for Tyson Reitzma.
Wait, he's saying 31. What's 31? That's what he said. Yeah, so Jude Decker, 30. Yeah.
Oh, 30, okay. 30. Jude Decker, sophomore from Linden, Washington, was the sub coming in. So Jude Decker comes in, not 31 Sam Foster.
No, 31 didn't come in.
I'm just saying we don't have them on this.
Oh, okay. Okay. So now I do 6.
Dordt being very patient. 20 minutes left to go. Early service ball played by McIntosh. Providence the first to it. We'll get it out, and it'll be a free kick in the back for Providence. Coming to take it will be the goalie, Thomas Sine. Foul on Dordt. Not sure who it was.
Who's the foul on? Who was the foul on?
Give it to number 9. Give it to the number 9. It was somebody up front. $20 minutes left to go. Dordt with a 3-0 lead, and there's a through ball and a foot race. That's number 9, Elkins. Elkins knocked away. Elkins trying to pull the trigger. Good pressure by the Argos. Drops it off. Dordt trying to go to goal. Ball into the box. Elkins with the save, and offsides is going to be the call as the linesman. Offsides on the defenders. Linesman sends up the flag.
Keeper sub.
Number 1, that'll be J.D. Pettit for the goalkeeper for Dordt.
Yeah, number 1 for double 0. No, we have him. Oh, on this. JD.
He might be a different number in the stats program. Go all the way down.
Oh, he's hoping not to go up again. Joe, do you remember how to do that?
Okay. Change goalie.
Nope, go gain. The gain. Oh,
Defenders with it with Alsum. Alsum at the midfield line. Again, Dordt not pressing the issue, really playing possession soccer, picking and choosing when they want to go. They're up 3-0, playing with a two-man advantage, 11v9. And here's one of those times where they're going to go to goal. Providence heads it off in the corner. Talked about the goalie change. It hasn't happened yet. J.D. Pettit will come in during the next time that Dordt's able to sub. Pettit started the first two games of the season in goal. He made the Illinois trip. Played well. Gave up 2 goals against Trinity Christian. Earned a shutout against St. Francis in the draw. 50-50 ball at midfield, and it's dropped back. Alsum with a good play, gives it over to McIntosh. McIntosh takes a couple of touches, looking for the early service. McIntosh. That's Scroose with it, and they're going to play on. Here comes Providence. Providence will look to counter. A lot of contact, and they're going to call a foul on the defenders. This will be on Alsum, number 3. And a quick restart. Bennington will have it for the defenders, and now the sub will be allowed in. Here is the goal change for the defenders. J.D. Pettit will come in for Jagger. So J.D. Pettit will try to uphold the shutout that the defenders have. This would be the 3rd straight shutout for the defenders. Pass over to McIntosh. McIntosh surveying the field. Gives it over to Estrada. Providence with the takeaway. And they'll play a long ball. Dordt's just got to be solid in the back. Musa Jallo, the target up front. Not sure what kind of formation you play when you're playing with 9. Dordt plays it into the middle. Good ball by Elkins. Overlapping run on the outside. Dordt takes a touch going to goal. And the goalkeeper is out, and a great touch by the defenders, but on it, no one home on the cross. Really good play by that outside midfielder for the defenders. Providence will recover, and they will clear it out. And good news for our statisticians, 3 more subs, 2 for Dordt and 1 for Providence. Luke Cochran from Ridgefield, Washington, in for the defenders for the first time. Luke Cam returns to the lineup. He was a starter and has played significant minutes for the defenders in this one. 15 minutes left to go. And this one's official, 3-0, Dordt with the lead.
Do they do stoppage time?
Mm-mm. Looking at the stats online, a long list of substitutions. You can see the starters on the top side if you're following the stats, but more than 11 subs. Dordt clearing the bench. A lot of players seeing the field. heading into Saturday's contest against the University of St. Mary, and we will have a foul on the defenders. 24, Tim DeVries with the foul. And a player shaken up for the Argos. And he is up.
Is he still down?
Nope. And the goalkeeper, Thomas Seen, will kick it away. Not a lot of flow to this one.
We watched it on there. It was on there. Yeah. Oh, geez.
Especially in the second half. It's been a lot of fouls, cards issued, stoppages of play for injury time, some of the things you can't help, but very little flow to this one. But the defenders have it well in hand. Only thing that we're waiting for is if they can get another clean sheet, get their third straight shutout heading into Saturday's match against St. Mary. Here's Cam with it. Cam will send it long. Cam, pass to the midfield. Good battle for it. And Dordt will slow up the attack, getting a lot of pressure on the side. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw for the defenders. Dordt will carry it to the corner. This is Cam with it. Cam back to the goal. He'll turn. Had a man that was in the box, but it was poked away from behind by Providence. Cam gets it back on a pass from his defender. Cam with it on the far left side. Cam. And there's a shot on net. Played by the goalie in the second effort. Good play. Good save by Seen. It's that guy right there.
The middle guy?
Yeah, it's the middle guy.
18 or 3?
It's not 3, 18. Stefan Scroos.
These are all people that we haven't heard of. Actually.
Cam with it. He'll carry it to the corner. Poked away by Providence as we approach the 10-minute mark.
That's ridiculous. What is your major?
Ahead to Jallo. Goes over the sideline and a defender throw. Dordt with numbers in the back. Alsum will take a touch or two. Alsum will carry it. Sends it wide to McIntosh. McIntosh looking for the early service possibly. Goes to the corner. McIntosh. Back to Alsum. Alsum with a nice move. Alsum crosses it in. Defenders get to it. They'll send it wide and out of bounds over the far side, and a throw coming up for the Argos. Defenders drop it off to Pettit in the back. Pettit will get a touch, his first touch since taking over for the starting goalkeeper Jagger earlier in the half. Defenders send it wide to McIntosh. And again, the game is kind of keep away right now. Dordt just playing possession soccer. That's Jude Decker with the touch in the midfield. Dordt going to goal. There's a ball to the corner. Dordt building up numbers. And DeVries loses it. Providence looking to counter here. Dordt retreats. They got numbers in the back. And Dordt with the takeaway. That's Cam with it. Cam, multiple touches in the midfield, just kind of stationary. Again, the game is keep away right now. Try to avoid stoppages of play, keep the clock running, take the win, and on to Kansas on Saturday. There's a through ball, and the goalie will come out and get it. Off day for Defender Athletics tomorrow, and then a big Saturday. We've talked about the events. We'll just go over them again. Home football at 1 p.m. against Dakota Wesleyan in the season opener for the Defenders. Volleyball later on in the day. We'll host Northwestern. Northwestern comes in, the reigning GPAC champion, ranked 6th in the nation. That is a 5 p.m. start time for the varsity, 3:30 for the JV. Hockey will be in action on the road at Waldorf in Forest City, and they're going to stop the clock, which means a card is going to be issued here. And the rest of the schedule for Saturday, soccer will be on the road. Men's soccer in Leavenworth, Kansas against St. Mary. And the women will take on number 9 Missouri Valley. Free kick coming for Providence. This is 3-0. Dordt with the lead. Under 10 minutes to go to make this official. Dordt will have a game Saturday and one game next week. A week off to prepare for the GPAC opener against Midland on the 20th, I believe, of September. It's a Saturday, women-men doubleheader. After Saturday, the women's soccer team will have 2 weeks off before they play Midland. Good early service by Alsum. Cam runs under it. Cam will take it to the corner. Cam, one-on-one with his defender. Cam, that goes out of bounds, last touched by Providence, and it'll be a corner kick. No idea who will take this corner kick. When our regulars are playing, I have a pretty good idea. Dylan McIntosh, 21, will take it. He's in it, isn't he?
Well, he's not in here for subs.
Oh.
We're in our roster. Oh, shoot. Nothing. 21. That's so cool, though. Dylan McIntosh? Yep. How do you spell McIntosh? McIntosh.
Corner kick goes over the end line. 8 minutes left to go.
He maybe's under a wrong number.
Or is he in the sub?
21? Oh, I think it's probably because we didn't sub him. So, you just don't have him in. So who does he need to go?
He came in with a bunch of subs earlier in the half.
Maybe.
That's their fault.
This one? Oh, yeah, no, it was on Dordt. I don't know then. Whatever, just.
7.5 minutes left to go. Defenders well in command. And a through ball.
Write down the number and we can go edit it.
Shot by.
It would be 105, right? Yeah.
7:18 left to go. 3-0 Dordt with the lead. The Argos goalkeeper, Seen, waiting for his teammates to step out and get downfield. Punts it to midfield. That's Decker. Potential through ball and a foul called against Dordt. And a quick restart for the Argos. Argos with it on the far side.
Like who went off?
Zuhowski with it. Zuhowski touches it to the midfield. Bebinger gets a touch in the midfield. Good step by Dordt. Dordt going to goal. Dordt with it at the midfield. Making an overlap run is McIntosh. McIntosh takes a touch towards goal. He's at the 18, McIntosh, and a foul against the defenders. And it'll be a quick restart here. It'll be Providence going up the far side of the field. Providence looking to attack. There's a Shot that goes wide right
Foul on the defenders, but who was that foul?
and over the end line. The foul is on 21, Dylan McIntosh. And Dordt will have it in the back.
Okay, yeah, try to just list all the people that are in.
That's awesome. Awesome will take a bunch of touches, and he'll get it to midfield.
How do we get there?
So we got, is that 11? 21?
No, you go to after.
And Dordt will bring it up the far side.
Yeah, maybe just write them down.
So 21, 12, 6.
Because you could just go to subs and unclick everybody, and then you'd click everybody.
3.
This is Cam with it. Cam with a couple of touches. Cam on the left side of the field. Cam still with it. Providence knocks it away. Defenders with it. And there's a shot, and it will be a save.
One. And then I'm missing one. 1.
17. Do you have 17 out there?
24, 3, 12, 6, 29.
4.5 minutes left to go.
Okay. Now, so we have
Throw for Providence coming up. Goes down the line, and another throw coming up, and they're going to stop the clock here.
clear everybody who's in, and then add everybody. Start over.
No, that would just start over the action that you're doing.
And it's going to be a conversation. No card issue, just a conversation with the center ref and a defender player in the back. Free kick coming for Providence, so a scoring opportunity here for the Argos possibly.
Where's Mike when you need him?
Game control. Reset players on field.
And shot on net, and J.D. Pettit will make the save.
Am I missing anything?
No, I think you got it.
It was number 11 with the shot.
From Dordt?
Yeah.
No, Providence.
Providence took a shot.
Did you get all of them?
Okay.
Dordt playing possession soccer again as they take it past midfield. Providence playing with a little sense of urgency over the last little bit. Final 5 minutes, trying to put a goal in over the final. Dordt trying to preserve the shutout here. Dordt's just got to make sure they're solid in the back. And Dordt will drops it back to their center back, and they'll change fields here.
Sub for 20 minutes, so we'll skip that. Okay. But he's in now, yes.
That's Julian Jansen who will take it across. Nope, Jansen is out. It's 12. Tomas Estrada with it. Estrada to Alsum. Over to Screws. Screws takes a touch to McIntosh. McIntosh into the corner it goes. Goes into the penalty area. And it is played out by Providence. Good ball by McIntosh.
Do we have the roster right for the other team? Like, now I feel like, yeah, they haven't changed anybody because they only have 7 people in. So I don't think they've changed anybody for me. Like, why does Dordt not have very many? But they have.
Yeah, it's switched.
And Dordt sends it to the back. Defenders get it over to Estrada. Estrada will take some touches. Estrada to the right to McIntosh. McIntosh looking to take his player 1v1. Rather, they're going to play it back to Estrada. This is Alsum. Alsum. McIntosh. McIntosh will send it into the box. Cam nearly had it. And it goes over to the end line, and a goal kick coming. Final 2 minutes here at the Defender Soccer Complex. Dordt most likely will get the win. Final score in question. They're up 3-0 right now with under 2 to go. I guess anything's possible, but the Argos playing a couple of man down because of a couple of red cards earlier. You kind of like your chances here. 2 minutes away from Dordt earning their second straight win and their third straight shutout. Foul against the Argos right at midfield. Foul against Providence. And Dordt perfectly content to play keep away again in the back. McIntosh with a good first touch to Alsum. Alsum's going to change fields.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute remaining in this one, and it'll be official. There's a shot into the 18 area. Good play by Seen, the goalie.
Was that a shot in the same? Yeah, it was the back one over there. I don't put it.
Goalkeeper Seen still with it. He's just waiting for his teammates to get out, and this one's going to be in the books in 30 seconds. Goes out of bounds. Dordt with it in the back. They're back four. We'll close this off, and Dordt is going to get the win as the final seconds tick away. Dordt will improve to 2-1-1 on the season. The Argos will go to 0-3-1, and the Argos will lose to their third straight conference team, losing to Dakota Wesleyan, Morningside, and now Dordt, and it goes official. Dordt with a 3-0 win over Argos in the first ever contest between these two teams. Scoring summary before we call it quits. In the first half, a goal by Pablo Martin Domingo, assisted by Vincent Croney during the 15th minute, and it was 1-0. Dordt would add a penalty kick by Anton Forsch at the 38th minute as Dordt took a 2-0 lead at the half. The defenders scored yet again. 13 minutes into the second half, another PK, this time by Tate Hansen, and that would complete the scoring as Coach Bordeaux would clear off the bench. The Argos played 2 men down after a couple of red cards. Dordt wins it. Final score 3-0. That'll do it for this broadcast. Thank you to the Dordt Media Network. And until our next broadcast, which will be on Saturday, is the Defender football team. A 1 p.m. start time against Dakota Wesleyan over on Open Space Park. Tune into that one. And Mike Biker will have the call for that, and also later on for the volleyball match against Northwestern at 5. Until then, this is Matt Boss for the Dordt Media Network and Defender Athletics signing off.